everybody, welcome back to the Decks, where one time Captain Kirby paid the Beard Bros $250 to get us to do trivia and strategy for another Pokemon this week. I'm Team Yell Grunt Alex.
And I'm Pokekells. Wait a minute, so you're telling me that somebody paid the Beard Bros money to bring us back from the dead? Is that legal?
I mean, technically yes, but I haven't told you about what we're doing yet.
Well, that's so messed up. Like, what are we gonna even do an episode on? Like alchemy, Dragapult, the mystery of why people had full-on tantrums about a low poly tree?
Damn, dude, we've been back for 10 seconds and you already spilled the tea.
Whatever, I'm a new woman now, my hair is green, and you can't bully me. Sword and Shield are the best Pokemon games in years. The Isle of Armor kicks ass, and if I'm doing an episode, it's gonna be on one of my favorites, not just some random Pokemon patron from some other YouTube show decides.
We're doing Donphan.
Like I said, Patreon is a good thing that people are good to do, and Captain Kirby is a saint, and if they don't bring back the national decks, I'm gonna get my baby bottle, and I'm gonna get my rattle, and I'm gonna bother people on Twitter until they can't stand it anymore and they get tired.
It's Donphan.
Love Donphan.
Oh my god, I'm kind of getting the feels right now. This is too real. It's too real. Oh, it's too real. Stop it. I think it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I like it. All right, moving on.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon.
That's a lie. This is no longer Pokemon. This is the Great Grindining.
Yeah, it is the Great Grindining today. Do you smell those beans? Those roasted beans? Mmm.
So in this session, our goal is to try our best to get to level 48 with all of our Pokemon, and then we're going to use our rare candies to boost them to the end.
Hopefully everybody, do we have EXP all? No, huh?
No, we did not get it.
Let me see if it's like easy to get.
This guy is a rock man or a normal man?
He's rock ground.
Yeah.
So I should be okay?
Just do whatever just try it.
Smack this boy.
Just try it.
This guy's going straight to hell.
Oh no,
And that's
He's still alive by a smidge. Oh, okay, that did it though. Wrap it up, guys. He killed Peekaboo.
Dude. Oh no, scary face!
Again.
One thing's gonna happen today. I am gonna be faster than you.
I am going to touch my hands.
But they're not even touching. They're like...
He's about to do like Cat's Cradle.
Yeah. He's got a Rubik's Cube's worth of width between his hands.
It's true.
Leave room for Rubik's.
So Megan and Ted went to Twitter and asked for questions during the grinding session to be on here.
I love that.
So Ted has curated some questions, or is currently curating them, and you guys will read them to us as we do this.
Great.
The Great Grinding 2020 question extravaganza. Was that Jarek? It sounded like Jarek.
Yeah, from Mortal Kombat 4? What is it?
It's over, Jarek.
Okay. It's over. Okay.
I'm not gonna pay.
Duke of Games 50 asks, if Brett were to build a team of a combo of all the Super Beard Bros Pokemon Let's Plays combined.
Oh my god, I don't fucking know.
This is such a fan question.
I don't know.
What six would you choose? You have to choose 2 from each game that we played.
Are you serious?
We've only played 2 games.
No,
That's 4 Pokemon.
FireRed, LeafGreen, and Platinum.
I don't know what Pokemon y'all.
I've got them. You have to choose.
You remember that shit?
No. Ted is just a very thorough question poster.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that guy then. All right.
Okay, so 2 from this list:
Yeah.
Charizard, Dragonite, Vaporeon, Golem, Gengar, Vileplume.
I'll take Golem and Dragonite.
Okay. Leaf Green, Venusaur, Raichu. I think is
what? I'm sorry. What?
Venusaur, Raichu, Alakazam.
I want to take that Pokemon I've never heard of. What do you think? Is he mystery and fuck up type? What is that?
Mystery and
Raichu?
fuck up type. He's a mistake type. Venusaur, Raichu, Alakazam, Clefable, Persian, and Ninetales.
Oh, that's a tough one. Venusaur for sure, but there's a lot of other heavy hitters on there. Hit me with that list one more time.
Raichu, Alakazam, Clefable, Persian, Ninetales.
I'm gonna hit, like, nowadays under today's like typings rules, I'm gonna take Clefable.
God damn yes. Listen to this man, just making me proud.
You got one.
Now look
one
at my
more,
list
Brett?
so far. My list is fucking godlike so far.
Dragonite, Golem.
It's Golem, Dragonite, Venus, or Clefable. That's not bad.
That's killer, yeah. And then off of this list, who are you taking?
Oh, what's his name? Infernape for sure, and probably Peekaboo, honestly.
Yeah, like a nice EV trained, like truly strong.
Yeah, like what was he? Not, is it, yeah, probably Adamant, right? Adamant, you know.
Adamant or like
huge power
some
motherfucker.
bulky ass motherfucker, yeah.
I'd probably take something like that.
I know you can't see or tell right now, but Boofy, my pupper, is just glaring at me like he wants the world. Now he's just sniffing around my desk. He's so cute.
Yeah, he caught wind that you were wise to him. Yeah, that was like, here's the thing. I almost went with Luxray, but Luxray's like move pool ain't that great.
It really isn't.
Then there's Swarly, which I'm down with, but yeah, look at, he's like a giant fucking Easter egg and bunny in one.
I will say this though, I actually do use a Luxray on my current VGC team. Because it has Intimidate, and it's basically like an electric version of Arcanine.
Sure. That was a potentially disastrous question that turned out to be not so bad, thanks to that dude's diligence. So thanks a lot.
That's why they call him the Duke of Games.
That's exactly why.
That's why they call him the Duke.
Duke of Games.
Games. Duke of Games. Next question.
Rhyhorn. Getting bopped by
Jirard
the
is
blue.
like, and some more, please.
Dude, that was one question, and it got us 2 levels of Peekaboo. That's not bad.
It's true.
Swarly needs to be leveled up as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a Swarly area too. The I'm worried about like Luxray though.
Swarlaria Lolia.
Unless Luxray is already at 50, in which case we're good.
Well, you know what I could do is for Luxray, I can just surf outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, I want to know who are the people we have to level up, because like, you know, I'm just trying to plan who can level up here and who has to go somewhere else. You know?
It's Infernape,
Yeah.
or rather,
Ooh.
Saitama. We already got this boy
That's a bad matchup.
for us.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like
you'll be fine. It's just
It's actually not that bad because I think Gabite is ground type.
he is.
Then I shouldn't have, unless I shouldn't have done Dig.
I mean, it's not terrible. You're not like screwed. You're probably
just
gonna
like
do some
it-
damage.
It takes a lot of time. It's not efficient. He probably will give you a lot of experience though. Look at
That's
this
gonna
man.
hurt.
I wish this dude was on the team.
this
Look at
might
him.
kill him.
This guy is one of those Pokemon that's just never gonna be bad. The typing is just too damn good. I wish you had Aqua Jet. Okay, another question from Sriracha Flash,
I know that guy.
who
Yeah.
asks, "What's your favorite band? Objectively, who do you think is the greatest band of all time?" Yes, the semantics of who you believe to be the objective best band is still subjective, Brett, but play with me here. Replace one
asshole.
lead singer from a band with another. Are they better or worse?
What an asshole. Why should I like? Why should I? Why should I care about the opinion of a guy whose favorite band is named Fart Barf, and who like has no qualms about how he likes to like claims to like to eat ass? I don't give a fuck. All right, so.
What if
Nah, if he wants to call motherfuckers out, let's get it all out there. You want to dump your purse out like Ali Sheedy and Breakfast Club? Let's fucking do it.
I don't even know who this guy is. I think I've seen him in chat a couple times. I know he eats ass and loves it.
Yeah, fucking loves it. I once like he posted that shit on Twitter once, and I like basically like posted something that was like, "What the fuck, nigga? Why are you posting this?" And then like his wife was like, "Cause he loves me," and I'm like, "Damn, dude, fair." And I was like, "Fair enough. Okay, fair enough."
this is the
All right, so what's the actual question again? Because he
What's
has
your
like 9
favorite
of them.
band? And objectively, though,
Yeah.
you know, asterisk, who do you think is the greatest band of all time?
I feel like that's the same question twice in a row, but that's okay.
That was the most 4D chess move I have ever seen Brett do in any situation.
I think I would interpret the second half of the question to mean objectively, in your opinion, who is the most vital band to the art form of music that has ever existed, separate from your own?
I don't see that's hard for me to answer because I don't know what vital fucking means. Like we can talk about like who's like done the most for the music industry financially or like brought it out the most artistically or who was the most popular. Like that can mean a lot of different things. It's hard. Like obviously a very safe answer would be like the Beatles, you know what I mean?
But that's what I mean. Like that seems like an obvious answer, right? To
yeah,
this
but once
question
again,
in some
like
way.
it's still, but like I feel like we're still not answering like the question of like what does greatest mean, and I think we can have that conversation right now, right? Like those things that I mentioned are just a couple of examples of the ways that like one band can be more than another,
Right.
And I think that's okay. But that's the hard part. Let's start with the easy part. What are y'all's favorite bands?
The Strokes.
Really?
I mean, like Scoreboard, like I think that they have, it's like Weezer, where like two of their albums are like my favorite records ever. And I don't totally hate everything else that they've made. I think they have some other great records, but yeah, like I'm still wishing that they would live up to their first albums, but like that's my, either them or the Walkmen are the two that I always say.
All right.
I'm gonna say System of a Down
Oh wow.
and Foo Fighters. Those are
It's
my
a
two
big year
favorite
for
bands.
you. Did Foo Fighters do something?
Yeah, they're about to drop an album, and I think System of a Down just put out some new songs.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
It's funny you mentioned Weezer. That might be it for me. Like it's hard because
It's a good one.
it's hard to say like what is a band and what isn't. Like if there's two DJs up there, is that a band? You know what I mean? Like it's hard.
Right.
But of course you can go more traditional. I really like Weezer.
Sorry, guys. I sorry for the gasp. A bird just slammed into our window.
Is it okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a small bird. It like hit our window and then like flew away happily.
Happily.
It didn't like fall. It didn't like eat shit.
It lived.
It just like it lived and moved on.
I hope so. Yeah. Maybe it's Weezer. Like I think the reason I'm like defaulting to that is because I think they're the band that I know the most of their melodies and lyrics.
They're
I can
definitely on my
sing
short
along
list.
to more Weezer songs than probably any other band.
That's fair enough. And if you relegate band to like drum, guitar, bass, singer type outfits,
right.
they're-
A rock band, right?
Yeah, who can argue?
A rock band. Yeah, I'm sure there are others out there like I really like Zap, like Roger and Zap.
Yeah.
That shit is tight, but a lot of people be like, funk doesn't count, and to them I say eat a dick or
Lick a
eat
ball. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Eat ass. I don't know. But once again, I bet people weren't thinking about that when they said bands. But
Eating
like,
ass? No, not at all.
but I mean, yeah, like to make a long answer slightly less long, I'll go with Weezer for now on that one. I really like that fucking track, man.
I like
remember
Back to
hearing
the
that
Shack.
track. Yeah. I love Do You Want to Get High? I had that on repeat for like a week. No joke. I love that fucking song.
They're sick.
But I remember hearing King of the World and being like, whoa, is this an undiscovered track from 1997? Like, this is crazy, you know?
That album that has a couple of those songs on, every once in a while, it's the same thing with the Strokes. Every once in a while, they flash you with what you love about them, and then you're back on the hook 100%. That's how we are. We're creatures of nostalgia, and we're chasing our 20 years old all the time.
Ooh, that's an interesting conversation. I think there's some merit in there for sure.
Yeah.
If we're talking about most influential band of all
Greatest.
time,
Greatest.
Is that what we're
is
talking
all-
about? Most
band?
influential?
All the question
Well, I mean,
says is the greatest. So you can
greatest.
answer that however you want.
if we're talking the greatest,
Let's get specific. Yeah, like, so we're all talking about the same metric. You want to talk about most influential?
Okay, fair enough.
yeah, like the most pinnacle, most influential, like top dog person or group.
Well, yeah, most influential.
I think I got to go with Michael Jackson.
Is he a band, though? Like, I get what you're saying, but does he count?
I feel like he does, but
I
maybe
feel like it's
maybe
hard
not.
for me to say yes to him as a band because he, like, almost every track is him.
Well, he was in a band for a long time that was pretty influential.
But I wouldn't
Jackson
say
5?
that they're the same level of influential as Michael Jackson.
I'll agree to that, but let's not discount how influential. Like, there would be no new edition without Jackson 5, which means there'd be no Boyz II Men, which means there'd probably be no, like, Usher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah, I'm not saying that Jackson 5 is the most influential, but you can clearly, like, follow their lineage.
Yeah, they're definitely an important band. I'm not no roasties. ABC 123. That song is unbelievable.
But let's be honest, if we're talking the most influential band, it's probably the Beatles again.
I feel like the Beatles.
Yeah, it probably is the Beatles.
I feel like the Beatles is like maybe the answer, like most influential, but like really, I feel like the Beatles' most influential things are the things that they did outside of their music.
Oh, interesting.
Like
such as?
I like the Beatles a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm as songwriters, like, they're fucking masters, right? I'm not trying to roast their legacy in any way, but I think they're much more influential in the way that they made records than anything about how their music
Actually making
You mean
records.
the production process?
Yeah, like they were the band that like invented like studio albums, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like something where you'd make a soundtrack that has no like equal in real life, like trippy shit and like weird craziness. Like, they were the band that really made that into a thing that was like, they're definitely not the first people to pioneer it, but they're like definitely the band that like made that a thing that could make millions of dollars and be like mainstream in the music industry. Things like the White Album, Sgt. Pepper is the like #1 thing, and I think more than the actual songs, which were good, I think their big influential thing was that mindset. But that's just me. My answer is the Velvet Underground. I think if we're talking about influence, they aren't popular amongst listeners of music as much, though they do have some hit songs that I feel like if you are somebody who like listens to older music, you probably know a couple of their songs. And you probably know their iconic Andy Warhol Banana album cover.
Sure. You think they're more influential than the Beatles, though?
I think their music is more influential than the Beatles' music. I think like rock bands as we know them today, like garagey, sort of like rough around the edges, sort of like they take psychedelia in like a more like DIY direction, lo-fi sort of vibe. I feel like that's what has risen to the top of rock at its end point where we are today, where rock is basically dead.
You know what I think is the more interesting question is what band is most influential, most responsible for your favorite music? And I don't mean I'm not asking the first question, what's your favorite band, but like out of all your favorite shit, what is their common ancestor like Cro-Magnon Man?
Velvet Underground for me, for sure, or the Beach Boys.
I think for me, it might end up being Black Sabbath.
That's fucking tight.
You know what I mean? Like if I trace back all the like rock music that I like, it's probably going back somewhere like Black Sabbath.
That's another one that I'm like you can make a case for them being the most influential band of all time. Depends on what you like in music, right? Like if you love like metal.
Yeah, but that's like to you personally. Like if we're asking who's the most influential to like everybody, like influence the most musicians, like the most sound to come after it, I don't think it's Black Sabbath.
It's probably like the Crickets or like Bill Haley and his Comets. You know what I mean? Like
I don't, because I don't know those people, but I'll take your word for it.
That's Buddy Holly and Rock Around the Clock. You know what I mean?
Is
like
that
the first,
what the name of the band was?
Buddy Holly is the Crickets.
I didn't know that.
That's him, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. And Bill Haley and his Comets is 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Those are some, and Jerry Lee Lewis. That dude, Great Balls of Fire. Like, you know, stuff that moved rock from like away from like country music as its own sort of thing.
I think Little Richard invented rock and roll. I mean,
and Barry though too.
No, Little Richard. I'm just joking, but I just love the fact that like he constantly claimed that throughout his life.
He's not wrong. Like he was there.
I think he's definitely like one of the grandfathers, but like to be like, it was me. I'm like, you're just everyone's funny ass like drunk
bold.
gay uncle at the barbecue, dude.
He looks like he got defibrillated back to life the last like 30 years.
Aquatail? Is that worth checking out? No.
It's not better than Waterfall. It's a good move, but Waterfall is stronger. It's just
unfortunately Peekaboo is locked in due to his HM.
Yeah, but it's also, it's a stab physical water move, which is like ideal. Like, I'd be more mad about Surf.
Well, I got some good news, guys. We're almost done grinding with Peekaboo.
Yeah. Knock that out. When he's done, we'll finish the episode.
Let's do another question if we can.
Should we? We
got like 3 minutes left.
Do we have time? All right.
Try and last bit of this question really quick, just for Sriracha Flash. I don't think that replacing the singer of a band with another singer is good. I wouldn't do that. That'd be like,
but let's talk about that real quick though. Take one band you like and a singer from another band you like, and like what swap could you make to make something really special to you? You know,
special. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
something
really
you'd
think
like
about
the
it
sound
that way.
of.
I don't really think about it that way. Is why it's hard for me to do that. Like, to me, a band is like all about their aesthetic, because songwriting is not that complex in a rock band most of the time. So it's hard for
me. I could probably give you an example. Like I would love to hear. I think I would love to hear. I would love to hear Surge. I would love to hear Surge with Slipknot.
That's a natural.
I think that'd sound really fucking interesting.
How about John Lennon in front of Black Sabbath?
Oh wow.
I feel like he was always
trying to get there. I can't imagine what that would sound like. I can't imagine what that would sound like.
I think he was trying to get there, man. I felt like he was trying to like, get to that like sort of very sloppy, sort of like loud, sort of like scary place that Black Sabbath got, but he just never went there all the way. I would love to see him like let his freak flag fly.
I'd love to take the lead singer from Soundgarden and switch him with the lead singer of Audioslave.
That would be that's brave, to be honest.
Thank you.
Trying to think
For those of you guys who don't know, they're the same person.
I want to take the lead singer from Queen and replace him with Adam Lambert.
I'm legit trying to think of other examples.
I'd love to see Weird Al be the frontman for System.
System of an Al?
System of a Al, yeah.
System of a clown?
System of Al.
System of
a Al.
Yeah.
So I feel like he would get like he would get really fun with the lyrics and just like get really wordy.
Man, yeah, that's like, yeah, it's hard to imagine certain bands sounding so different, but I think that's the fun of the thought, you know?
Oh yeah,
This Onyx has dragon breath.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
It does 40 damage straight up.
I did nothing. Okay, yeah, that was a joke. I
think you're so tunky.
Okay, one more question? Or no?
We don't have time, but we're about to hit 48.
You love to see
Is
it.
that real? Hey.
Perfect. All right.
Next time
look
up,
at that, guys.
Swallman's turn. Let's do it.
Swallman's turn.
Yeah, I think Swallman is the
and he only has
next
2
on
levels
deck.
to go.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Saitama and Sephiroth. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe all 4 of them can do it here, because the other 2 have fighting moves, and it should be fine here.
Yeah,
you know?
should be good to go.
Yeah, we'll give it a look.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next time on Beer Bros, we get our team to 50, and we'll answer some more questions.
Maybe not next time,
good.
but we're gonna,
Swarley begins.
We'll see you guys then.
It's gonna happen. This is gonna go real quick. So we'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh! You won't know waggity sex no more. Waggity sex.
Kill that man.
No.
Why not?
You
I can just take an elevator.
No more. Waggity sex.
Used to be wackety sacks.
Waggity sex. Waggity sex. Waggity sex.